poise and pose. Today we are going to learn the first unit prose from Standard 9 Samacheer Kalvi, Learning the Game. This lesson was written by Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar was born on 24th April 1973 in Mumbai, Maharashtra. He is a former Indian cricketer and captain, widely regarded as one of the greatest cricketers of all time. He made an impact in the cricket from a very early age, displaying a prodigious talent. The world famous cricketer has set many records in his career and is considered as one of the greatest batsmen of all times. He retired from cricket on 16th November 2019. Learning the Game is an extract taken from his autobiography, Playing It. Let's get into the lesson. From a very early age, I played tennis ball cricket with my colony friends. I loved watching cricket on television, and in our games, I often tried to emulate the mannerism of my favorite players, Sunil Gavaskar and the West Indian legend Viv Richards. But it wasn't just the batsmen that I studied. I also loved bowling. Throughout my career, I have actually bowled a lot in the nets. This talks about the childhood days of Sachin Tendulkar. Right from his early age, that is, right from his childhood, he was playing cricket with his colony friends, with his neighbors. He was playing cricket with tennis ball. He loved watching cricket on the television. He emulated the mannerism of his favorite players. He had two favorite players. They were Sunil Gavaskar, who was an Indian captain, and West Indies legend Viv Richards. These two players were his favorites, and he emulated the mannerism. Emulated means to match by imitation, imitating the mannerism of others, the style of the others. That is called as emulate. But it wasn't just the batsman that he studied. He also loved bowling. He was not only a good batsman, but he was also good at bowling. This is Sunil Gavaskar and Viv Richards, the favorite players of Sachin Tendulkar. I was then studying in the new English school Mumbai. But my brother Ajit knew that compared to other schools in Mumbai, Shradashram Vidya Mandir, where Ramakant Achrekar sir was the cricket coach, gave due importance to the game of cricket. He ran summer camps too. Ajit one day took me to the camp to get trained under sir. Anyone could come for a trial at the camp, but then it was up to sir to decide who to accept. I was 11 years old then. Archrika sir, as I refer to him, started playing cricket at the age of 11 in 1943, which is the age when I went to him for the first time. Now, these are the beautiful memories of Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar was studying in New English School in Mumbai. But his brother, looking at Sachin Tendulkar playing cricket vigorously, he wanted to put him in a school in a better place where he could get good coaching. So he compared all the schools, and by the end, he found out that Shradashram Vidya Mandir was a school where Ramakant Achrekar sir was the cricket coach, and he gave a lot of importance to the game. So he also ran a summer camp in that school. So Ajit took Sachin Tendulkar to that school to get trained up from that sir. As he went inside, there were a lot of other boys also who came up there for getting trained up under sir. But it was up to sir to accept, to decide, and to accept. I was 11 years old. This line shows that Sachin took up this typical cricket training when he was just 11, when he was just a very young boy. Archrekar sir also started playing cricket at the same age, that is in 1943. When Archrekar sir was 11 years old, he started playing cricket, and Sachin also have come in the same age to get trained up from this great coach. I have never batted in the nets before and felt somewhat overawed with so many people around. When I was asked to bat, I was not at all comfortable. With Sir watching me so closely, I failed to make an impact. Sir called Ajit inside and informed him that I was perhaps too young to make the camp and suggested that he should bring me back when I was a little older. Now, this man, Archraker Sir, he decides to take somebody into training by giving them a small test. They have to play in the nets. Or once they are good, a little better in playing, then they'll be selected for the coaching. So at the same way, the same way, Sachin was also sent inside the net. Sachin had never played inside the nets before. He felt somewhat overawed. Overawed means impressed. He was feeling impressed when he was sent inside the nets, and there were so many people watching him that he was going to play inside the net. When I was asked to bat, I was not comfortable at all. He was not feeling comfortable because even though he was impressed by the sight, by that scene, he was not feeling comfortable because people were watching at him. And the sir was closely watching at him just because he was closely. Even we do that, right? When someone is closely watching to us, we do not feel comfortable while we are writing exam. When the teacher comes and stands next to us, we don't feel comfortable writing the answer even though we know the answer. That was the same feeling Sachin had. I failed to make an impact. He did not satisfy the needs of the coach. Sir called Ajit aside and informed him that I was perhaps too young to make the camp. Sir called Ajit and informed him that Sachin is very young. He is too small to play in the camp. So let him come a year later or little more later when he is old. Let him come little later after a year or something so that he can get practiced. So next what happened? My induction into the Mumbai cricket circuit could have ended in failure, but for Ajit's insistence. Having seen me playing in the colony, Ajit knew I was capable of performing far better than I had done in front of Archraker Sir. He explained that I was nervous and asked Sir to give me one more opportunity. However, he suggested that while doing so, Sir should pretend to go away and then watch from a distance. Now, here, my induction. What is induction? Induction means the action of including someone to an organization. His presence inside the Mumbai cricket circuit would have come to an end if it was not Ajit there. Ajit, who was so confident on Sachin Tendulkar, looking at him playing with the colony boys, he felt that Sachin can perform little more better. So he went and asked for another opportunity to the coach. He wanted the coach to give one more opportunity, and he said that Sachin would have been a little nervous. So, could you please give another opportunity? However, he suggested that while doing so, Sir should pretend to go away and then watched from a distance. Then, here there is another point given. Even though another opportunity was given to Sachin, Sir should not stand. Even though an opportunity was given to Sachin, he felt that Sir should pretend as if he is not standing there. He should go somewhere so that Sachin can play comfortably. Sir agreed. Before long, I was asked to bat again, and without Sir's trained eyes scrutinizing me, or so I thought, I felt more at ease and soon started to hit the ball well. This time, Sir agreed to let me join the camp. I was delighted, and I must say it was an opportunity that transformed my life. Now, here, after all these things were asked, Sir gave the another chance to play, and he also agreed to go and stand little far away and watch how Sachin is playing. And before any longer, Sachin was given another chance to play and he played so well. He also says that Sir's trained eye scrutinizing me. Scrutinizing means to examine something carefully. So he felt that Sir is not watching him, Sir is not examining him so carefully, so he was feeling at ease, he was feeling a little more comfortable, and he started to hit the ball well. And this time, Sir agreed to join him in the camp, and this was a golden opportunity that transformed Sachin's life forever. The camp involved a session every morning and evening at Shivaji Park. I would practice between 7:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. in the morning. Then I'd come back in the afternoon and practice till late evening. The schedule was rigorous and I would be exhausted by the end of the day. Traveling to Shivaji Park took 40 minutes from my house in Bandra, and I had to catch an early morning bus to make it on. This paragraph explains about the summer camp. Now, the summer camp started every day in the morning, early in the morning at 7:30, and it went on till 10:30 in the morning. Again, they had another session in the afternoon, late in the afternoon, which is in the schedule was rigorous, which says that they have to practice rigorously, they have to practice carefully, and I would be exhausted. What do you mean by exhausted? Exhausted means he would become very tired by the end of the day because he was practicing for the whole day. Traveling to Shivaji Park took 40 minutes from my house, so he has to travel almost an hour, 40 minutes from his house every day. His house was in Bandra and he has to travel to Shivaji Park, which took 40 minutes. The explanation of the remaining lesson is given in part 2. Don't forget to watch part 2. The link for part 2 is given in the description. You can click on the link and watch the remaining part. Thank you. Continue watching Poison Pose. Bye bye.